Hey y'all, so I'm going to make some honey hot chipotle sliders today. I already prepped like the chicken and the fries and all that stuff, so we about to get right into it. I'm about to go ahead and preheat my oil until it start bubbling and, you know, get hot and stuff. So I did do a lot of prepping. I prepped my chicken. That video will be on TikTok and Instagram if you guys want to see it. I will have the instructions down below in the description. And then I went ahead and prepped my fries. I did parboil them and everything, so that'll also be in the description. I did allow my chicken to marinate for like an hour and a half, but key tip is you allow your chicken to marinate longer, the flavor, chef's kiss, bon appetit. I just don't have that kind of time tonight. So I'm putting some flour into my bowl and I'm going to season it with the same seasonings that I used on my chicken tenders. I'm going with some garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper. Y'all, I live by this seasoning. The Kinder's all purpose. When I tell y'all this seasoning is so good on almost everything, it's literally all purpose. I'll get some. And then I got the Kinder's caramelized onion butter, a little paprika. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up. You should be able to see seasoning flakes in your flour. If you can't, you need to season it some more. This is how my chicken looked after marinating for an hour and 30. I don't want it to spill. Oh Lord Jesus. Got my glove. Now I'm just gonna take it. Ooh. Take it, drip that excess off. That's my oven. I'm baking ready. Once I'm breading these, I'm gonna allow them to sit for the duration of my oil heating up so the breading can stick. And these are being tossed. I don't know if I already told y'all, but they're being tossed in honey chipotle sauce. These gonna be real good. And if you notice, I'm like taking the tenders, I cut them in half, putting in the flour. I'm pressing down on them to make them flatter. So it's just not like a thick, bulky tender on there. You see? So I'm gonna just keep continuing this process and then I'll see y'all when I'm getting ready to put the chicken into the oil. Okay, this is how the chicken looks now that I have it sitting on my wire rack. I'm about to get ready to go ahead and dip it into my oil. My oil is preheated and it is ready, so y'all come on. The piece of really crispy chicken. You can either use some cornstarch as most use, or you can just add a little mustard and allowing your chicken to sit on the wire rack. I'm telling y'all, the chicken gonna come out so crispy and good. But you don't want to overcrowd your pan either because it's not going to allow it to crispify. I know that's not a word, but we're going to make it one. It's not going to crispify the way it needs to. I'm going to allow these to cook anywhere between maybe 5 to 8 minutes because they're not that big, but I do want some extra crispy. So once they're finished, I'll go ahead and come back and show y'all the finished product. This is how the chicken looks after cooking for 8 minutes. Now I'm going to take it and put it on a wire rack instead of paper towel because another key tip to keeping crispy chicken, putting it on a wire rack instead of paper towel. That paper towel slows down your chicken and you do not want that. Look at how beautiful these look. They look really good. This is how you want your chicken to come out. So when it's time to coat them in the sauce, they will not be soggy and falling all off the meat. The skin will be intact. Okay, honey? Okay, now I'm going to get ready to fry my french fries. I'm going to get my oil prepared. So I have some canola oil that I'm pouring into a pan. I'm not going to overfill it as well. I have it on medium heat. And I'm going to allow it to heat up for maybe about 5 to 10 minutes. I need it really hot because I am making homemade fries. And I need my homemade fries extra crispy as well. So once the oil heat up, then I'll get back to y'all. Now that my oil is hot and my fries are cooled down, I'm going to go ahead and put it in little by little. I don't want my oil like scorching hot because these are fresh fries, so I don't want them to like oil to start popping everywhere. So let's test one. Yeah, that's exactly how I want it. Now I'm going to put some more in. With the fries, you don't want to overcrowd the pan either because trust me, it's going to take forever to cook. I cook my fries anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes because I need an extra crisp. So yeah, when they're done, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how they look. Also too, they're going to try to gather in the middle and clump up as y'all can see. But I just take my tongs and I just go ahead and scoot them out a little bit. I do it like every 2 to 3 minutes so they don't cook together, but they'll cook separately. That's how they're looking at 8 minutes of cook time. Y'all, this is so crunchy when I'm cooking it up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna allow like these that have a little bit more lightness to it. I'm gonna allow those to cook the remaining 2 minutes, and then they'll be to my liking. Okay, it's now been 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these on my wire rack, the same rack I had my chicken on. This is how it looks with the salt on it. It looks so good and crispy, y'all. Let me do a taste test for y'all. Oh my god. That's how crispy I like my fries, y'all. So good, so crispy. I'm gonna finish up the second batch, and then the next thing y'all will see me making the honey chipotle sauce. Yes, so I'm going to voice record this part because my fries did get a little loud in the back, but I'm starting on my homemade ranch dressing. I started off with some Duke's mayonnaise, and then I started with some sour cream, and I did add a little Worcestershire sauce, and then I added some garlic powder, onion powder, and the ranch seasoning, and a little adobo. And you guys are going to see me put all that in here. I ended up adding a little milk as well. It's really up to your preference if you want your ranch a little bit more on the runny side like Wingstop, or if you want it a little bit thicker. If you want it thicker, don't add the milk, just keep it the way it is. But if you want it a little bit more runny, then I would definitely add the milk. But I liked mine a little bit more on the runny side. So yeah, and you're gonna taste as you go. I didn't use the full ranch pack. I started off with just a little bit to see how I like it, tasted it, and then you guys are gonna see as well a little later on that I needed to add a little bit more seasoning. So I added more garlic powder, onion powder, and the ranch seasoning, and I added maybe a teaspoon of sugar just to balance out the tanginess. That's about it.
You don't gotta know where. Does he touch you here like this? Let me take the friction from your lips, and I'ma love you, girl, the way you need.
Now I'm going to make my honey chipotle sauce. I'm going to blend it up first because I want all the chunks of it to become really fine. Yes, I do smell everything before I use it. Y'all never know what's expired and what's not. So I'm going to smell it. But I did put it in my NutriBullet. I added a little chicken broth to it for a little liquid so it could be easier to blend. And now I'm going to go ahead and blend that up. I only blended it for maybe about 5 to 7 seconds. Then I took it off the blender and I put it through my strainer because I don't want any chunks in my sauce. So you're going to see me scraping down the NutriBullet, putting it all in the strainer, straining it through the bowl. I did use that spatula as well to press against the strainer to get any extra juices out. And yeah, y'all, so that's how I made my chipotle sauce. And then of course, when it's time to cook the chipotle sauce, y'all are going to see it right now in this next clip. I got my stove on medium heat. While the fries are frying, I'm going to make the honey chipotle sauce. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of butter, and then I'm going to let that melt down. Once that melts down, I'll come back with the rest of the ingredients. Now that the butter is melting down, I'm going to go ahead and add my chipotle sauce. Now I'm going to add some dark brown sugar. Maybe a little bit more, who knows. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some honey. Once again, measure with your heart. I'm gonna, it smells so good already. Now I'm gonna mix it all up. And the point of me adding the brown sugar, I want it to like get a little, not only darker, but like a little sticky sauce. Y'all see how that color already coming in? Now I'm gonna go ahead and allow this to sit and simmer for about maybe 5 minutes because I want it to get really hot and I want the brown sugar and the honey to really infuse in the chipotle. And then by the time I come back, it's going to be time to dip our chicken into the sauce. Now that my sauce look how I want it to look, I'm going to set a couple of pieces of chicken in here and let it simmer for like 2 minutes. And then flip it and let it simmer again. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip them. And let those simmer for like 2 more minutes. Now I'm going to get ready to wash off my lettuce, chop it up, and let's get ready to assemble. I'm going to cut these in pieces off. Cut this in half. So I did toast my buns. I'm gonna take those first. I used Hawaiian rolls. Let me set them right here. Then I'm gonna dry off my lettuce and place it on my bun. Okay. Place my lettuce on here. Look at that chicken, y'all. I'll place those on here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get my bacon. Luckily, I already cut them in half, so I'm gonna put 2 pieces on each one. Let me get a couple of fries. Last but not least, we cannot forget the ranch. So I'm gonna get the homemade ranch and then I'm gonna show y'all the plate. Here goes the finished plate. I'm about to dig in and try it and let y'all know how it tastes. I'm gonna start with a fry and that homemade ranch. Ooh. That ranch. Oh my god. Here's how it looks. Yo. Y'all, if you don't try this, this is a 10 out of 10. Oh my god. Oh, yes. The chicken is well seasoned. The ranch is so good. Oh my god. Y'all, I'm gonna get to my meal. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Any ideas y'all have, leave them in the comments below. Let me know anything y'all want to see, and I got y'all. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at BoujeeBites LLC, and I got more recipes coming for y'all, but y'all gotta start with this. Oh, baby. Bye.